Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Shop Class with Dad. Today I got my boys with me.
I am Golden, I am Max.
And we're headed on back to the farm. We've got our material in the bed of the truck. We're going to put together a shooting bench today for the guys. It's going to be adjustable, so as they grow we can make it a little bit taller. We're also going to be adding some wheels and a trailer hitch so we can drag it around the property and set it up wherever we want. We also plan to do a kind of a neat burn technique on the outside to weatherproof it and verify it after that. So you'll be sure to catch us on the second episode, because this is definitely going to be a two-part episode. Alright guys, stay tuned. Alright folks, we're back here at the family pavilion. We've got the truck unloaded with all of our material. We've got a plan together on what our parts dimensions need to be, and I'm going to give the boys a quick lesson on how to read a tape measure, and we're gonna get started. Mark here. Thought I'd take a minute or two to talk about the material we're using. It's all 2x6 by 10 footers. We cut them in half. That way everything's going to be 5 foot. The two shooting benches on both sides, we're going to have it set up where if you're right-handed or left-handed, you can still use this bench. Right now the boys and I are putting the benches together. We're just using two 2x6s sitting next to each other. That seemed like it would be wide enough. And we're putting it all together with pocket holes and pocket screws. I wanted to make sure that everything was underneath and not exposed. That way you didn't have a screw head or a nail or something that stuck up later on and snagged your jeans or something like that. While we're putting it together, we're using two of these half-inch pipe clamps. The kits come from Amazon. It's basically just a screw style and then a slide clamp that goes onto the pipe, and it'll grab anywhere along that 4-foot pipe. They work really well for putting a couple 2x together like this. And basically we're just using them to hold it together, and then we'll put our pocket screws on and we're moving on. Using the same technique on the benches as we are on the top. That way we don't have any exposed screws. Obviously we sped it up quite a bit based on time. I'll talk more toward the end of the video about how the base is put together. In the meantime, check out how hard my boys are working and the learning that's happening. I couldn't tell you how proud I am. As you can see, we've made some progress. The base consists of two parallel 2x6s with 12-inch 4x4 legs. We also created a 4-inch by 4-inch square to receive the 4x4 posts that the top will be attached to. With this design, the top will be adjustable just by drilling a new hole in the 4x4 posts. At this point, we've gotten our layout done for the cutouts, so we go ahead and take care of that. Then it's a quick test fit and the top is mounted to the base. I also took a router with a roundover bit to the edges of the top and the benches to knock down the sharp corners. Start to finish, this took us about 4 hours and about $150 in materials. The boys had a blast and I know they learned a lot. This was a lot of fun for me too, and I will remember this day every time I take them plinking. All right, folks, so when designing this bench, we kept the kids' growth in mind. So I put a single hole through here on our 4x4. That way, as the kids grow older, and the height needs to be raised, I'll just take this bolt out and I'll drill a new hole a little bit lower, maybe a couple inches at a time. That way we can do the front and the back, raise it up for the kids, drill a new hole, re-bolt it, and then they're good to go for another couple years. One of the other features we included in this project was that we made it for right and left-handed shooters. So I've got Colton, who likes to shoot right-handed, and then Max, who shoots left-handed sometimes. So he can come in on left-hand side, and he can shoot left-handed if he wants to. So we've got it set up for both kids. As they grow, it'll grow with them. So this thing will be around forever.
I hope you liked and subscribed so you don't miss out on our next video, because we're going to put some wheels, a hitch, and we're going to do a burn technique, and that's going to make it a lot shinier and look a lot better. Hope y'all had fun, because I know we did. And tell us how you liked the video in the comment section below.